I'm going to talk to you about some things that I've learned in my journey. Most from experience, some of them I heard in passing, many of them I'm still practicing, but all of them I do believe are true. Life is not easy. It is not. Don't try to make it that way. Life's not fair. It never was. It isn't now, and it won't ever be. Do not fall into the trap, the entitlement trap, of feeling like you're a victim.
I was completely suicidal, didn't want to live anymore.
God, I remember crying because I was thinking about how the way that I was gonna die was I was gonna do it.
The best way I can think of now to describe it, that you're carrying 50 pounds of weight, but you can't ever put it down. And I think people probably think you're exaggerating and like, how could it possibly be like that? But it is.
I was so unhappy last year. I was so unhappy and I was so like joyless.
I was evicted when I was 14. We were kicked off the island. We couldn't live in Hawaii. Had no place to live.
In our culture, we are told that if we're beautiful, if we're skinny, if we're successful, famous, if we fit in, if everyone loves us, that we'll be happy. But that's not entirely true.
You know, when you're starting all over again in another country where the culture is different, everything was different, and I was alone. So it took a big toll on me at that point, and I don't know if I can clinically say I was depressed or not, but I really felt like I was.
You know, like people talk about depression all the time. The difference between depression and sadness is just, you know, from happenstance. Whatever happened or didn't happen for you, or, you know, grief or whatever it is. And depression is your body saying, fuck you, I don't want to be this character anymore. I don't want to hold up this avatar that you've created in the world. It's too much for me.
I don't want to be too dark, but I genuinely didn't think I would like make it to like 17.
What I want to say is, through growing up, what I've discovered is that this world is a very vast, a very wonderful and beautiful one, and there are so many things to discover, but the most important journey I think all of us will go through is the journey in ourselves, to find our truth, to find who we are and what makes us happy.
I'm someone who talks to myself, and I think about things, whether it's in my dreams or whether it's when I'm awake. I talk to myself about how I'm feeling and how I can overcome it. I told myself to allow myself to feel it. To accept it. I think you have to reach a place of acceptance of the fact that it's okay to feel that way instead of beating yourself up about it.
And I never forgot in that moment. It was a seminal moment for me because I felt like I never want to be in this position again. What can I do? So at 14 years old, I thought, well, the heroes in my life, Muhammad Ali, for example, professional wrestlers, they're all men who have worked hard with their hands and they built their body. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do what my dad taught me and these other heroes. I'm going to go build my body so we're never evicted again.
Please take care of yourself and be good to yourself and be nice to yourself. Don't take that extra step and hurt yourself further than you can, and you can't take it back.
You have to find support. You have to find someone you can rely on. I chose, instead of being alone and dealing with it alone, I would go out, seek out people that actually care about me. And I think a lot of kids don't do that. It's important, if you're feeling down, dark, deep, to not keep it to yourself, to not be alone. It's very important to find someone that you can talk to, even if they can't help you. It doesn't have to be a therapist. It could be your mom, it could be your friend, it could be someone. But don't do it alone.
Just gotta remember, hold on to that fundamental quality of faith. Have faith that on the other side of your pain is something good.
And, you know, my message has always been to accept yourself no matter what, to love yourself, to embrace your flaws. I think flaws are the things that make us special. The cracks within us are the beautiful parts that need to have light shed on them, otherwise they're just left. If you
have depression, if you have anxiety, if you have post-traumatic stress disorder, if you have any kind of mental health condition, it's nothing to be ashamed of, and it's nothing to hide, and it's something to hit head on with. And I don't think there's anything wrong with having a mental health issue, either with yourself or with somebody that you love.
Do not latch on to your depression. Do not personally identify with your depression. See it as you see winter, and winter always leads to spring and summer again. See it as you see nighttime. Nighttime becomes daytime again. See it as you see the breaking down and the building up of your body, catabolic, anabolic. It is a process that's natural for spiritual evolution and physical evolution in the world.